Hi, it's Valerie, ValerieHolden.com. This is the Oracle card reading for the week of May 16th, 2022. The deck we're using today is Wisdom of the Oracle. And this is the deck that helps us tap into our intuition to help get guidance on maybe something we need to do in our life or something maybe we need to change in our lives. So let's see what we got this week. And this deck, as opposed to some other ones, if I draw the card and it's upside down, that gives us a protection message. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just telling us maybe watch out for this particular situation or something coming up. Okay, and right side up, never-ending story. So let's see what we've got. Okay, the basic message, the essential message of this is self-criticism, the wounded ego, and unnecessary dramas. The message for this week is, there is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie. It wants to protect you and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. There are lots of thoughts that are going around in our head all the time. And as this says, many of them aren't true. So fear, when you spell that out, F-E-A-R, you may have heard this before, so just go with it, humor me. Fear, false expectations appearing real. And that's when we're making something up in our heads. But it's not true. But what happens is we start thinking that, and then we can make it true just because what our thoughts are, we create our own world. So if we're thinking negative things or if we're afraid of something, we can actually create that in our world. So let's get that fear out of our head. I just heard something the other day which I thought was cute. False expectations appearing real. Some of the most beautiful girls aren't asked out on dates because the guys are afraid. They think the girl will say no, or that she's already so booked up, and so they go with their fear that she would never want to say yes, and then this girl ends up staying home because nobody will ever ask her for a date. So another example, how about fear of speaking in a group or speaking in public? How many of us have thought we're going to get up there and flub or something like that, and then we get up there and people really enjoyed what we had to say, and we had that fear for nothing? So any fearful thoughts you may have, any negative thoughts you may have, get them out of your head. One way to do that is just go sit quietly for a few minutes. Some people call it meditation. I just can call it sitting quietly for a few minutes and not really thinking of anything and just calming yourself. That can get rid of a lot of negative thoughts or a lot of fearful thoughts that we have. So give that a try. And if you have an area that you're fearful for that's keeping you stuck and you'd like to talk about it, please connect with me and I will help you get clear on those areas where you are stuck, and we can help you get over that. I can help you get over that. Just go to tinyurl.com/talktovanerie. tinyurl.com/talktovanerie. And you can visit my website at valerieholden.com. And have a great week. I will talk to you next week. Bye.